Hello everyone, and welcome to the Digimon Dreamers translation video. This time I'm going to be covering the latest chapter of Digimon Dreamers, which is chapter 20 from the June 2023 issue of Saikyo Jump. So, it looks like we're wrapping up the story. It feels very like it's ending in the next few months, which it went on for a lot longer than I thought. This obviously isn't the last one, but I feel like it's definitely ending, which feels kind of bittersweet, honestly. I've been really enjoying this. So let's begin. So we continue off from where we finished the previous chapter, chapter 19, and we had Wizamon reflecting Phalesmon's demon shout. So first up, we have Phalesmon kind of being like, what? How did you do that to my demon shout? How did you reflect it? And Wizamon, looking pretty cool right here, is basically like so. And we have the Witch and Lee attributes kind of popping up, which is pretty cool. And yeah, just looks really cool in general. Wizamon then does some Doctor Strange magic, I guess, and it goes into Pulsemon's ears, and Pulsemon's like, whoa, what is this inside my ears? And Tailmon's like, I see. We now have shields to protect us from the demon shout. And Pulsemon is pretty impressed by this and says, oh, this is impressive. I'm going to call it the impressive earplugs. And then we have Tailmon like, what is that naming convention? Then we have Phalesmon, who is actually kind of impressed, but obviously annoyed by Wizamon here. We have him saying that he's got this, special talent, and he was able to make these wonderful earplugs, as Pulsemon puts it. And then he's saying, he's so impressive. Could this be an X-type? So that's pretty interesting. I'm wondering if we're going to get Wizamon X-antibody show up. That'd be pretty cool. And then we have Wizamon being, pretty impressed with himself and saying how, they're now not going to be able to fall victim to the demon shout. And then he's like, oh, well, what is this fog? And then Pulsemon kind of explaining a little bit too much. It's like, oh, it's like when we fought Digimon, literally like 2 years ago, I guess, at this point. Or 2 years in my time, maybe like 3 days in their time. And then we have Wizamon once again using his Thundercloud ability on Phalesmon here. And then everyone's pretty impressed by this. But then we have Phalesmon saying how, kind of gloating, oh, you think you can win like this? I'll show you, is basically what he's saying. And then Pulsemon's like, what? It didn't work? And then Rich is like, it can't be. Evolution? And then Tailmon's like, what is happening? And then we get Phalesmon debuting a new form / evolution right here, looking pretty cool. And everyone's like, what is this form? And then we have Pulsemon saying he's taken, he's got some black armor. Tailmon's like, black? And he's like, it can't be. He's fused his techniques. Then we have Phalesmon saying, oh, Tailmon, you know your magic well. And Ritsu's like, what is this? Tailmon then explains that Phalesmon has combined his black statue technique along with his demon shout technique and was able to kind of forge some black armor with the combination of these two attacks that he has. Phalesmon then explains that he knows of this because of all the magic that he learned. He was studying the books of Witch and Lee, and he was able to learn this technique from those books. So It would have been really cool if one of these just resembled one of the magical witch's virtual pets. I feel like that would have been a cute touch, but no, they're just books. So he was learning from the books that he basically banned the entirety of Witchlandly from. Wizamon, understandably upset, is like, "Why you? Take this." And then Phalesmon deflects it, and he's like, "Look, it's futile, it's hopeless. That's not going to work. I now have this this new form. I'm unstoppable." And he's like, "It also has improved my abilities already." We have Phalesmon now saying, they're like, "First of all, Wizamon, use your Thundercloud on Tailmon Demon Shout." And he's then able to take control of Wizamon. And he's like, "What? It can't be." Tailmon's like, "Wizamon." And Pulsemon's like, "Wizamon, wake up!" And kind of like electrocutes Wizamon. But Wizamon attacks him. And Ritsu says, "Oh, he's under complete control." Tailmon's then like, "What? It can't be. Huh?" And he's like, "Wait, Wizamon!" Phalesmon, who looks so cool in this form, is like, it's pointless. Wizamon is completely under the control of my Demon Shout. And then, since he's using his Thundercloud, Pulsemon's like, "Don't worry, I'll get rid of these clouds," and he's trying to blow them away. Now we have Phalesmon kind of saying that, like, "Hey, this is what happened to Dagomon," basically, is kind of reiterating what Pulsemon said before. Wizamon's under the control, and then, since Pulsemon's in the way, he gets hit with the Thundercloud. "Ah, pal!" Tailmon is okay, because Pal is completely absorbing the electricity and looking really cool as he does it. And it's like, that form, ... And that's the end of the chapter for this month. So I'm wondering if this will be him warp evolving to, I think his mega form is Kazuchimon for memory, so I'm wondering if he'll be completely warp evolving, skipping Bulkmon and Boutmon, going straight to his mega form. And I mean, that'd be pretty cool. It means we don't get any, evolution arcs like we get with other seasons of Digimon and other manga series and stuff like that. And we're just going straight to Mega. I'm wondering if he's doing that by absorbing this, or if he's just going to have a big attack. If he's just going to become like Ultra Pulsemon, like Pulsemon Burst Mode. He's not going to evolve, he's still going to be Pulsemon, and he's going to attack like that. I'm thinking it might be that, because we still have the curse to take care of, but I'm kind of hoping that it's not necessarily an evolution. I hope it's like something more unique. Like we just had Phalesmon show up as like a new form, kind of hoping we get similar with Pulsemon. While it's not an evolution, it's something that's new. I would like something that's not just what we already have from Pulsemon. So that'd be pretty cool. But overall, those are my thoughts and the translation for this month's chapter. I'm wondering if, I think there were 12 chapters in volume 1 of the manga, so I'm wondering if it'll get up to 23 or 24 chapters, so we can have 12 in the second volume. So yeah, that'll give us, a few more months? Which, I'm not ready to say goodbye. But in any case, that's it for another month. Let me know your thoughts, comments, questions, etc., in the comment section below. Like this video if you are super, super hyped to see the new forms that we just had for Phalesmon and maybe Pulsemon as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 14,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is June 6th. And of course, 15,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have subscribed, tell your friends, tell your families, tell literally anyone who likes the idea of Pulsemon, and if you're not sure, show them a picture of Pulsemon, and maybe they'll. I'm assuming it's hard not to love Pulsemon, so tell them to subscribe, and of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.